Hey y'all, how's it going? Hopefully well. Today is Wednesday, February 25th. And I wanted to come at you all with this video just because this is about something that is taking place or has taken place recently within the media and, on social network. And I know a lot of my Loc Nation people out there are furious, and I definitely don't blame any of you. So I have locks, as you all know, 9 months of locks, and my husband has locks, and I believe his locks are 3 years old or going on 3 years old, but needless to say, he is a lock wearer as well. And the other day he was saying, or this morning he was saying to me, oh, did you hear about, that lady who made the comment, about the young lady who her hair was in locks at the Oscars? I didn't think anything of it. I was like, no, I didn't hear anything. I'll take a look at it when I get a chance. So needless to say, I did do some research, and then I found out that the lady who made the comment is Giuliana Rancic. And I don't know, I guess she does those, evening shows or whatever. And her comments were in regards to Zendaya. So now Zendaya, I'm more familiar with her because I know she did a show on Disney. She was on Dancing with the Stars. I think she's super cute, and a good example to the youth these days. So needless to say, her comments, Zendaya had she wore lock extensions to the Oscars. And I guess, during Fashion Police or whatever, if I follow correctly, Giuliana made comments saying that, she looked like she smelled of weed or, whatever, something along those lines. So when I read that and heard that, I then followed on and I saw Giuliana's apology to Zendaya and just everyone out there that felt some type of way towards her comments. And I was pissed because I have locks, okay? And, I thought to myself, wow, is this what society has come to? Is this what the world has come to? Is this the ignorance that people are, submitting themselves to? And the answer clearly is yes. In Giuliana's apology, she said something like, oh, I've learned so much today. I guess she must have gotten so much backlash, so much people, coming at her that, it definitely was a learning experience for her. She probably made this comment, not realizing the intent that it would have on not just the young lady that she insulted, but just everyone else that, that wears locks. Anyone that, respects that young lady, or just in general, that why would you do that? Why would you say that? With so many things, there are many, there are stereotypes, there are prejudices out there. As a nation, we like to put people in a bubble. We like to, pretty much put people in a bubble. You listen to rap music, so you hood, you a gangster. You know what I mean? You listen to classical music, then you're a nerd. We do that a lot. And a lot of the times we make these comments, we make these generalizations, not realizing that they're not factual, first of all. Second of all, not realizing who we may hurt in the interim of us making these comments. You know what I mean? I took offense to the comment because, like I said, I'm 9 months in, haven't had locks, and I love my locks. I went on Zendaya's Instagram and she made a comment. She posted a little blurb of something that she was saying to all her followers and all that. And one of the things she said was that, she talked about the Black community and just, woman hair being something that we are insecure of. And I look back at myself and I remember growing up, I wore natural hair. And then eventually when I was like 11, 12 or 13, my mom relaxed my hair. I remember when I had relaxed hair, I was never confident with my hair. I never liked to wear it out. I never liked to do anything with it because I thought it was too short. I thought it wasn't straight enough. I thought it wasn't thick enough. Like, I had every single problem in the book with my relaxed hair. Then when I made that decision to stop relaxing my hair and I went back to being natural, that was when the insecurity stopped and I was more confident with my hair and my appearance. That's when I was rocking afros to walk outside my house. That's when I was rocking a twist out, a braid out, and just really experimenting with my hair and enjoying what God has blessed me with. Then to take it further, after a couple of years, I was like, you know what? I want to lock my hair. And more recently, last year, going on a year, I decided that I wanted to lock my hair. I'm even more confident with my natural hair because I love it. And I appreciate that God has blessed me with the mane to be able to do what I want with it, to be able to experiment with it and just love it for what it is. You know, in the black community, that is something that we struggle with. And Giuliana making that comment doesn't help. This is why a lot of our young ladies are rocking weaves. They're rocking, you know, wigs. That's why they're perming their hair and they're doing all this stuff because they are not content with their hair. Society is telling them, you need to go straight, you need to go blonde, you need to do this, you need to do that. And that's not the case. And I definitely don't want to get into all of that, but needless to say, you know, that comment was made. It was an ignorant comment, you know, and someone had commented on, Zendaya's post, and they were like, oh, you know, it's just a stereotype, and that, you know, people with locks are generally put in that bubble, like I was saying, put in that bubble as one who smells of weed, who smokes weed. And the fact of the matter is, granted that that's a stereotype and that people will make that generalization in regards to people with locks, Giuliana only showed how ignorant she is by complying with that, by making that statement without even thinking. If you could so blatantly make that comment without even thinking, clearly that's been in your heart to say forever, and you was just looking for the right moment to come out and say it. So I recently, before I started this video, I went back on Zendaya's page on Instagram, and she posted another little blurb and pretty much just accepting Giuliana's apology and just saying that she hopes that anyone who felt offense to Giuliana's comment can, you know, accept the apology as well and move on. And then she even quoted Dr. King at the end of her blurb. Now that is a young lady that is classy, that is educated, and that is nothing of what Giuliana described her as. She clearly has class, and she clearly is the bigger person in this situation. So needless to say, I just want to say to everybody out there, the entire Loc massive, love your hair, whether you are a free former, whether you maintain every day, whether you have thick locks, thin locks, sister locks, whatever type of locks you have, or any type of natural hair. You are embracing your natural hair and you don't care what nobody got to say. Do you, and don't let no one get to you, because at the end of the day, what they think really doesn't matter. It's what you feel in here. It's what you know up here, and that's what matters. Peace.